Hi, everybody. This is Kevin Mullen with the Office of Youth and Young Adult Ministry coming to you live from my basement. If you hear some kids coming in, that's just the reality of where we are right now in the coronavirus. I hope you're all doing well, and probably just like me, you're ready to get back to work. If there's anything I've learned about this period of isolation, it's that it's affirmed my vocation as a husband and a father, which I love being around my kids and my family. Nevertheless, it is also affirmed that I do not have a vocation to be a homeschool parent or a teacher of young children. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into the office and kind of on a routine. And I'm sure a lot of you youth ministers out there, especially with young families, can relate to that. So thanks for your prayers. And just like the bishop said in his homily at the Easter Vigil on Saturday night, it is a good day every day. With that, just got a few things for you this week. A virtual youth night tomorrow, April 15th at 6:30 p.m., dohyouth.org. Chris Hammond this week, youth minister at St. Cyril's and Methodius Parish in East Helena, Montana, is going to be running our content for us. Huge thank you and a shout out last week to Shayla Fleur and Brian Johnson from Missoula for running that event. It was awesome and did a lot of great job in the back end to make that happen. So some other things, find some great online resources at dohyouth.org/online-resources. I just posted a lot of things out there, some opportunities, and just kind of some both for kind of how to minister through this time, but also some things that you can share directly with youth and with families. So, and just a little bit of encouragement. We know that online resources are great, but nothing beats that personal connection. So I want to challenge you all to think right now and be creative about how you can continue to minister to young people out in the field. So think creatively, write letters, do conference calls, video meetings, and all of that. Please keep doing this, and I promise to create and find and share ways for you to engage your young people. But it doesn't have to come through me or my office. I'm so inspired through my conversations that I've had with all of you out there in the field about what you're doing right now. So keep it up, and I encourage you to share with each other. Use your own networks, and your own content contacts. One podcast that I really wanted to share with you all this week that's pretty inspiring for me, that I think is incredibly applicable to what we're doing right now, and it was Adam Grant's Work Life. And the episode was called The Problem with All Stars, and it was released on March 14th, 2018. I've listened to several of his episodes, this Work Life podcast, and this one in particular, he shares the story of Shane Battier, who was an NBA player that won several championships, but he was never the all-star. So it's a really good example of just his life and getting to the NBA, how we have to adapt when our skills and abilities that got us to the point where we are just no longer going to help us achieve like they did in the past. So in short, Shane had to adapt his game, and so we had to look at what could he start doing better than anyone else, and how to play smarter. And he also had to work a lot harder. But it was just a good example of how can we adapt. And so I just want to encourage you all a little bit and challenge you to think creatively, learn, grow through this process. I mean, I know you're scared. I know that you're worried about a lot of things. I know that your young people are scared. Your young people are worried about a lot of things, including just how to do your job best right now, right? And that's kind of where we all are. And personally had to do a lot of self-reflecting the last couple of weeks, and I encourage you to do so as well. Think about and figure out how you can adapt. And that might mean, and actually it absolutely means, that you have to find new ways to spread the message of Jesus Christ. So you might have to learn how to use YouTube, you might have to learn how to use Zoom, you might have to learn a variety of other things. And I can tell you personally, if I can learn that stuff, I've learned way more in the last few weeks about social media, YouTube, technology than I ever cared to learn. But that's just the reality of where we are right now. So be creative. Know that you're not alone in this. Give me a call if you have any questions or need any advice or help. By no means do I promise to be the greatest tech IT guy out there, but I'm more than happy to share with you the knowledge that I have. Or if you just need an ear to listen or to commiserate with, I'm only a phone call away. So please know that I'm praying for you. Know that we will make it through this together as a community and come out stronger. And we hope in this Easter season, we know in this Easter season that Jesus has already beaten death. He's already defeated the coronavirus. Our job is just to remain hopeful and to share that message of faith and hope and love with our young people. So keep up the good work. Pray for me. I'll pray for you, and we'll see you next Tuesday. God bless. That was really